Okay. Hold on, guys, for just a minute. All right, guys. Well, my apologies. Like I did mention in Instagram and TikTok, this live stream is going to be a very late one. So technically, in California and everywhere else right now, it's 10 o'clock, so it's still Sunday. But here in Texas and in other parts, it is actually tomorrow, so it's Monday. But yes, welcome to Lenin Kitchen. In this channel, you will find recipes, kitchen-related content, and much more. If you are new to my YouTube channel, I invite you to subscribe if you like what you see, and tap the notification bell, select the word all to be notified for when I go live or when I post a new video, as well as give this a thumbs up, share with your friends, family, and loved ones, and on your social media. Let people know that I am live for those that are still awake. And follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you now at Lenin's Kitchen. Well, guys, today is an easy dinner, okay? I am going to show you guys how to make very easy cheese enchiladas, okay? We're going to top them off with some chili, which we're going to heat up on the stove, served alongside some Spanish rice, which I am going to cook in my pressure cooker, some refried beans that I'm going to actually try for the first time. They come in a package, and we're gonna serve it up with 2 flour tortillas and some 0-calorie soda. So let me go ahead and get started. We have my express multi-cooker on saute, which has been heating up for a while. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start on the rice first. We're gonna brown it up, and I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing along the way, okay? So let me go ahead and I want to bring y'all down just a little bit. This thing will cooperate because this thing has like the sometimes this thing likes to get stuck. Okay. Looks like I broke something. Oh no. Okay. Let me go back. You know what? No, I'm going to bring y'all up just a little bit so y'all can see. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will say hello to whoever is watching, which probably no one. Oh, I know who that is. Okay, I'm gonna raise y'all up just a little more. Okay. I have 1 cup of white rice that we're gonna saute in this pressure cooker. Let me bring the thing forward so y'all can see. Let's see, you'll see that? Mira? Okay, let me make sure y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that. Okay, let me see who's here. Okay, well, I will look. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I have this set on high on the saute method, the saute setting. We're gonna do 1 cup of long grain rice. All right, and we're gonna saute for 10 minutes. We're going to saute for 5, and then we're going to add our vegetables. And in the meantime, I'm going to open up a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I can find it. Yeah, okay, right here. This is what we're going to be using. 1 can of this. I'm also going to be using 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon in place of salt. I'm going to use for the vegetables, we're going to use on the bottom here, I have 1 onion that's been chopped, diced, 1/2 of a bell pepper, and then 1 jalapeno with the seeds, okay, to give it a little extra zing, right? So, and this is actually the first time I'm going to be pressure cooking this. So what I'm doing is I'm giving this rice a head start, and then you'll see how quickly this pressure cooks. I'm going to stir it up just so it doesn't burn. Okay, I'm going to open up the can. Yeah. Okay. All right. You're going to go ahead and keep stirring this. Now keep in mind that when you are cooking rice, either like this or like just pressure cooking it, you're going to need some oil, okay? All right, 2 minutes. I don't know how that just, okay. Man, I lost count. Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn this time up just a little bit. I gotta turn it back on. Okay, it's going to heat up. No. Okay. You're just gonna have to watch it now. You're gonna have to watch it because I turned off the thing and now it went back to to where it originally was. So I'm just gonna have to play it by ear now. But you just want to cook this until this is nice and brown. So just slightly going. Now the reason why you want to have oil with this is because when it comes to pressure cooking it, if you don't have oil, you're asking for a lot of trouble. Okay. What will happen is if you don't use oil after you allow this to vent, the starch, rice is starch, and the thing is with rice, it has starch, and starch can get clogged up into your little the little vent, the little hole where the steam comes out of, and it can clog it up and it can mess up your machine over time. Okay. You just want to cook this just a little bit until it's brown. Now with this, it's a little different because it's equal parts rice to water. Okay. Now after 3 minutes, I'm gonna add the vegetables. They can get a head start on sauteing just a little bit. I'm gonna cook this for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna mix this up. Yeah, be careful because it's hot. Okay, let me see who's present here. Let me see who's here. Kinsey's Toys is here. La Cocina de Tabo's here. And the Gasper's here. Oh, how nice. Okay. Now, 1 minute, and we're going to toast up the spices a little bit. Just so that way the flavor can come out. And then I'm going to add the okay, it's done, but I'm actually going to, you know what, no. I'm going to go ahead and add the tomatoes. This is 1 10-ounce can of fresh tomatoes with green chilies. Let that boil for a little bit. One minute. All right, and then I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. Making sure this is all combined. And now we're going to pressure cook this. Let me bring it down just a little bit. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to seal to the right here. And now let me bring it down so y'all can see what I'm going to do. So every pressure cooker is different, okay? We're going to choose the rice and risotto setting on here. Over here, this one. This is right. Hold on, guys. Hmm. Hold on. Excuse me for just a minute, guys. I want to make sure I have the right. Get it. One, two, and good. Okay, I just want to make sure I have the right thing. Okay. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to choose the one, two, and three, the rice and risotto setting. It says 12. It says 12. And I think I am going to cook it for 12. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on high pressure, which it's already at. It's on low, but I'm going to put it on high pressure. Okay, we're going to go ahead and push start. Sorry, I accidentally opened the thing. And this is going to come up to pressure for 12. Actually, to be fair, I should probably put it down. All right, now, while that is happening, we're going to start on the enchiladas itself. Okay, we're going to open up a can of chili again. Open this up. Okay. Okay. One can of chili with no beans. Let me pick out the rest of this. Take out as much chili as best as you can. Now the rice is going to cook up quicker because I remember we sauteed it in the oil, so it's not going to take as long as it usually does. Bring that here. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this on. Let me go ahead and, excuse me guys. For your spoon. Rip it off anyway. Okay. You go ahead and stir this up here. Let me rinse this off first. Okay, the pressure cooker has come up to pressure. Okay, we're going to bring this over to medium low heat, and while that is cooking, we are going to keep an eye on this, but I am also going to start on the enchiladas. Okay, we're going to fry some tortillas for not even that long. I'm going to go ahead and start frying these. One at a time. For 7 seconds. Seven seconds more. Okay, we're going to keep doing this for all 7 of the tortillas. You want to fry your corn tortillas for 7 seconds per side. Okay, don't leave them too long because if you leave them past 7 seconds, they will break on you. And trust me, it's not pretty. If you leave them past 7 seconds, up to a minute or so, you'll end up having tostadas. We don't want that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue frying. Okay, turn over. Fry again for 7 more seconds. All right, and then we're going to take these out. Seven seconds on one side. Then 7 seconds on the other. All right, I'm going to take it off. Okay, let me go ahead and stir this up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the last four. I'm going to let this one pull this over. Okay, same thing. Okay, I'm going to take it out. This one kind of broke. All right. Okay. And so eat it. This one broke. Okay. Next one. the last one. Okay. Just like that, guys. The chili's done as well. You just want it to be nice and smooth. Because it's going to keep cooking in the oven. So now, I'm going to avert your attention to the assembling of the enchiladas, okay? Let me make sure that this is clean. Could be because I washed it the other day. We're going to use cheese as our filling. All right, let's bring these over here. And I'm going to lightly grease this with some cooking spray. Just to leave them stick because I'm not going to put anything in the bottom. Okay. Lightly grease the bottom of this very well. Then we're going to use some cheese. Right here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and allow that to naturally release for, well, let's see, maybe 15 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and assemble these. Hold on, guys, I have them. My brother. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me see if y'all can see what I'm going to do. Yeah, y'all can see. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add cheese to each tortilla. I'm going to roll it up. I'm going to put it on the baking sheet, on the baking tray. same side down, okay? We do the rest for the rest of the beans. Now I have a total of a pound of cheese. So we're not going to use all of it. Because again, I cut this recipe into 3/4. So normally with a pound of cheese, you would end up using all of it, but for 12, but we're only doing 8. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to. This hold on. I'm gonna have to kind of make a little improv here. Okay. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna so if this happens to you, don't worry, don't panic. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come up with a second plan, and you're gonna actually overlap your tortilla. Okay, so it's not the end of the world if your tortilla ends up breaking. Okay, you're just gonna overlap your tortilla, and you're gonna fill this with cheese. Okay, we're gonna roll this up, making sure that the tortillas are overlapped. Bring this over here. And it's okay if not all of it makes it to the thing. It'll be just fine. Okay. Now this is going to be number 4. Be really careful. Like I said, cooking is not always perfect. Anything can happen. So here we go. This is as best as I can do for this first section. So messed up food is good food, okay? We're going to use some more cheese for number 5. Roll this up as best as you can. Now, these will have a tendency to break on you because they have been sitting on top of each other, so just keep in mind. There. Okay, we're going to do the next one. And this one is freshly grated cheddar cheese. All right. Okay, we have 2 more. Okay, there's number 7. And then we have the last one. Roll these up very well. And there we go. Okay? That is all 8 enchiladas that we're going to do. Now, if you decide to do more, you are more than welcome to make more. Wash my hands. Okay, now we're going to top them off with some chili or chili con carne. You can use homemade chili if that is the route you want to take. So no problems with whatever flavor you want to use. Okay. So this chili is done. We're going to go ahead and make sure that these are well aligned, which they are. Okay, like I said, a few of these did not survive the rolling, so it's all right. We eat them. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and top this off with some of the chili. You want to try to spread the chili as best as you can. Covering all the enchiladas. Yeah, just a little bit more. Okay. Nice. I think we are going to use all of it. No, not. We're only going to use like 3/4. Okay. So once you covered everything, I'm going to add some cheese. Okay, about a cup. Okay, there we go. And these are going to go into a 350-degree oven, uncovered, for 15 minutes. Okay. Allow that rice to come down to pressure. Now, let's talk about the beans that we're going to use. So these are some store-bought refried beans. This thing froze. Hold on, guys. Hold on for just a minute, guys. I'm going to have to. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. So anyways, like I was saying, the beans that I'm going to use are known as mi tienda refried pinto beans. Refried pinto beans or frijoles refritos. Okay. This comes in a bag, and this is the first time I'm going to be using this. Let me see the instructions. If I can find them. All right, so these. All right, so these are basically as easy as you can get. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a pot. let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Add this here. All right, now let me bring y'all forward. We're gonna go ahead and start. Let me see the heating instructions again. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna divert your attention to the rice for a little bit. So let me bring all over here. I'm gonna bring y'all down. Let's see how this came out. Okay, it looks like this actually came pressure, or the pressure came down. Okay. Let me see how this came out. I'm gonna use liquid. Yeah, I should have let this go for less than the time required. But now, over. So this has been my first experiment, okay? So I'm just gonna have to play with it. Some parts did cook good. Some parts didn't. But again, this is just something we'll have to experiment with. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move this. All right, now let me bring your attention back over here. So yeah, so when you make that, guys, you wanna kind of play with the adjustments a little bit, okay? I will make note of that next time. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna add this to the pot and we're gonna let it heat up until it is thoroughly heated. Okay, on medium high. Okay, hold on. This thing is so hard to open. Okay. Let me do it. Let me use my kitchen shears because sometimes these things are really difficult. Okay. Like that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dump it into this pot here. Okay. Dump it in here. I'm gonna turn it on medium-high heat. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna cook this until this comes up to temperature. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to take out the enchiladas now. Go ahead and take the enchiladas out. All right. Hey, brother.
Hi there. It's gonna be a quick hello and then a quick bye. We gotta go shop store.
Oh.
Did your house says hi?
Oh.
Yes. Every day. I walk in.
Hi, brother. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. 15 minutes.
This is sexy.
Oh. Oh, hey. I put it in work order. See if they can increase it.
Oh, okay.
That one's been hard.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and Wednesday.
Yeah. 3 jokes. Oh,
It's probably like Wednesday.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they come replace. Is it every?
I did. Well, I didn't want.
Oh.
Okay. With the beans, you want to, once you see little bubbles forming, you're going to turn them off. These are um, baked flour tortillas. These aren't cooked. These are the ones that you're going to put on the griddle here in the back. And you're going to wait until you're going to heat these until they puff up and they're cooked through. Now, see me use these before. Okay. Okay, you see this puff up? This is what you're looking for. I'm going to smash it down. Okay, just like that. This is ready. Flip it over.
her daughter. So she knew my whole family. Like I was in the art outside. Yeah. Yeah. That was not. I would just go by and it was cool. Golf with the people. So I think you. First son, graduated. Sorry, there was a game there. What the fuck is this?
All right, well, there's the dinner. There's the dinner. You have, starting off with cheese enchiladas with some chili. I fried 8 tortillas in oil for 7 seconds per side. I'm good. All right. I heated up a can of chili over medium-high heat until the chili was smooth and little bubbles formed. Once the bubbles formed, you turn it off and set it off to the side. Then I added some cheese as the filling and top it off with cheese. We put it in a small baking dish and baked it at 350 for 15 minutes, and then let it rest for 15 more minutes. Some refried beans from a bag. These were refried beans that uh, I bought from the grocery store. These are already made. They are in the refrigerated section. You add these to a pot along, well, you just heat them up over medium-high heat until they are smooth and little bubbles start to form. Once the bubbles start to form, you turn it off, stirring often. And you have some Spanish rice. This Spanish rice is 1 cup of rice that I browned in 2 tablespoons of oil in my pressure cooker. You added some an onion, half a bell pepper, a jalapeno, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon in place of salt, 1 can of diced tomatoes or green chilies, that's 10 ounces, 1.5 cups of water. And then once I sauteed everything, we put it to pressure. Now, this rice is something that I will have to experiment with next time because some parts came overcooked and some parts were okay. So I think the timing is going to have to reflect on that. And we have some 0-calorie soda and two flour tortillas. These are baked flour tortillas. These are not fully cooked, so you have to cook these on a pan or a grill pan. And finally, some sour cream. And some sour cream. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like I said, this was a late edition of Lenin's Dinner Time. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouNow at Lenin's Kitchen. When you do subscribe, tap the word all, or select the bell, then tap the word all to be notified for every upload from me, as well as live stream. And guys, this is an easy recipe. You can also use homemade chili if you have leftover chili, okay? Anything that you have in your kitchen, you can change it up. But anyways, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And I'm Lenin from Lenin's Kitchen, and I make cooking easy. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday for those on one side. And have a great start to your work week for the rest of us.